Hey guys, and welcome back to Pickleball King. So today we are playing Stellaris, and we are playing Stellaris the way most people don't. That's right, we are doing a Fanatic Pacifist playthrough. The forbidden path, the boring path, the path that no one does, except for all of these YouTubers that have already done this challenge. But they haven't done it the Pickleball experience way. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to maybe become custodian of the galaxy, I think is the goal. This is the settings that I am playing with. Basically, it's default Iron Man mode, Crisis Strength 2x, and Spooked Galaxy Shape. I have no idea what that means, but let's get started. Alright, and we have loaded in. So we are the Pickleball Pacifists, a moral democracy. We are we're xenophiles, but we're also Fanatic Pacifists, which means that we can only do defensive wars, which means we cannot declare wars. So it's going to be really important for us to grab land early, because we won't be able to conquer it. In addition, our civics are we're a meritocracy, and we also have a parliamentary system. And in terms of our species, we are intelligent, we're rapid breathers, but we're pretty unruly. You know, we go hard on the pickleball courts. And yeah, we had a prosperous unification. So let us begin. Alright, I actually had no idea, but this is sort of looking like a pickleball in a sense, the galaxy. That's kind of cool. Alright, we are 2 months into the game, and the first faction was founded called the Alien Tolerance Policy, which is pretty weird considering we haven't even proven that aliens exist. Alright, it appears we have discovered some primitives over here. Yeah, they're in the Bronze Age, so I think we are going to go ahead and, well, I was going to say invade them, but we're pacifists. That kind of goes, you know, against the spirit of what we're doing. Alright, we are 15 years into the game. We got 3 planets. This is what we're looking like. We have a commercial pact with these boys, so I think we're pretty safe. And in terms of these species, the people in the Bronze Age, I think we've passively observed them for long enough. I think it's time for us to start indoctrination. You know, just pacifist things. You know how it be. Alright, it appears our neighbors have gone to war. And it appears it was the Fanatic Purifiers that have declared war on our neighbor. Hopefully our neighbor does well, but we'll see what happens. But this is why we cannot trust anyone. We must stand in our peaceful ways. We will stand alone if we must. Alright, the Purifier Menace is now on our border, so we need to quickly make sure to militarize this, you know, to peacekeep it. But also, their science ships are starting to come into my territory, so I need to make sure that I colonize all the planets so that, you know, they can't, like, escape over here and, you know, create some border gore. Alright, so we've had the event fire where an operative resurfaces, and basically I was trying to build a spy network in these guys over here. And normally, I probably would, like, ignore them. But honestly, I'm going to extract them. Even if he's not my spy, let's get him out of here, because otherwise they're getting purified. And yeah, they've already lost one of the planets. Oh, it was from one of our operatives. Alright, we actually rescued someone. Alright, we rescued someone from being purified. Alright, I don't know if this is a mistake or not, but I'm going to subsidize our neighbors that are kind of, you know, not having a good time with 800 alloys for some favors and some communication. If they go extinct, yeah, we get nothing out of this, but I would rather them keep fighting the Fanatic Purifiers than the Fanatic Purifiers purging me. So I think this is a good deal. I like how as soon as I send that, they do the white piece. Okay, this was not a good trade deal. It appears the guys that I subsidized with 800 alloys are now demanding that I become their vassal. No. That's not how this is gonna go. I think I gave you the wrong idea when I gave you all those alloys. Alright, I've just realized that we don't have native enlightenment allowed, so I've been waiting here for like 40 years, wondering why nothing has happened. Turns out I'm just a little bit dumb. Alright, it's now time to enlighten the natives. Oh no, there's a frickin' syndicate. Oh, I hate syndicates with a passion. Alright, and with the galactic market formed and fully established, we can start to buy slaves. So I'm just gonna buy robots. I know our economy isn't great, but, you know, free pop is free pop, you know what I'm saying? I accidentally just bought 2 slaves, and they're pre-sapient. I didn't quite realize that. It's a little awkward, so now we just have 2 pre-sapients chilling on our capital. So we have just finished researching uplift technology, and so we're going to go ahead and uplift these flyboys that we accidentally bought on the slave market. So let's go ahead and uplift them. Hopefully nothing bad happens from this. Once again, nothing has changed in the Empire. What a surprise. Alright, the uplift was successful. The Pickleball Pacifists welcomes them. We're also going to go ahead and uplift the other species that we have available. It looks like that the species that we have uplifted also wants to be pacifists, so that's fantastic. Let's see how the observation post is going. It looks like we're about halfway done with indoctrinating the natives on this tundra world, so that's pretty cool. They're still in the Bronze Age, so that's why I'm imagining it's taking quite a long time. Oh, this is fantastic news. A branch office got shut down. I love that. Our first habitat is complete. That's pretty cool. Honestly, all I've been doing at this point is just doing a bunch of spy missions just because we have a bunch of influence lying around, and it's the only thing we can really do as pacifists, but it's actually kind of fun. Alright, so these Fanatic Purifiers, the Prikiki T, just insulted us, and we can't stand by that insult. And so we might not be able to, you know, declare war, but we can go ahead and sabotage one of their star bases. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, because why not? You know, they're being mean to me, I can be mean back, but I'm still a pacifist, guys. I'm a pacifist. It's not warmongering, I'm just blowing up a starbase, okay? There's nothing aggressive about it at all. Alright, so we have successfully sabotaged the anchorage, but we could also say discretion is for the meek. Wreck this starbase. I don't think this is quite finished, because, you know, we got the all caps, no possible option, but let's just do that. Now this is a glorious day. Finally, the Syndicate branch office has been closed in our capital. Man, this has been like the best part of the campaign so far. I might be crazy, but I don't feel like this used to exist. Alright, well this is annoying. Even though we got rid of the crime syndicates, I decided, oh, we don't need precincts anymore. And nope, they're back. That's cool. Oh, it looks like the Thorkel Empire completes the Colossus project, and they are pretty close to us. So, that's a little spooky, but, you know, being pacifist has worked so far. That is pacifist towards everyone except for pirates. We are not pacifist towards the pirates. Alright, we have accomplished the Ecumenopolis around Pickleball Court. Very impressive. Oh, look at that. And just right behind the Ecumenopolis, we've gotten the Great Awakening. Soon, we shall pierce the veil. Alright, we are about to pass a really big thing in the galactic community. Well, we didn't propose it, but Reverence of Life is about to be passed, which outlaws the Colossus, planet-killing weapon. So for us pacifists, this is about to be a huge win. Hopefully, these guys don't swing last minute, so I'm gonna watch. Oh yeah, looks like we have passed. Fantastic. And that means that there are people now who are in violation of galactic law. Alright, so these people just opened their border to me, the half-human Galactic Imperium. I'm pretty sure they're a little bit of a rebel group, but I'm pretty sure I can subjugate them, so I'm just going to hit them with this. I just want them to stay loyal. I'll give them a bit of research, but we will protect them in all of their wars. So we might actually have a war, but actually at this point I kind of don't want to have a war, because I think I'm only like 60 years away from getting that achievement, which is be at peace for like 200 years. So maybe we can just do a defensive. Alright, it appears that they did accept. Wonderful. Alright, it's time for us to form a covenant with the Instrument of Desire. This is going to majorly increase our pop upkeep, but it's going to give us more resources from jobs. If we confidently say yes, how could we possibly not say yes? Precisely. Alright, so we have finally completed the Science Nexus, which gives us nearly 1,000 research, which is pretty cool. However, the cooler part is not the relic. If we actually go ahead and pick an Ascension perk, I don't care about that. We should be able to do Galactic Wonders now. So now we'll be able to build ring worlds, matter decompressors, and Dyson spheres. I'm not sure why I can't get a permanent council seat. However, there's strong support for me to become the custodian. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we have been appointed Galactic Custodian. Now we can get things done. Alright, it appears our subject just entered at war. Or it looks like the Thorkel Empire declared war on our subject. That's really annoying for a number of reasons. A, pacifist, not trying to go to war. And B, I was 17 years away from the achievement of being at peace for 200 years. Alright, we are kind of getting clapped in this war, I'm not gonna lie. I really haven't been focusing on the Navy, and yeah, it's definitely feeling that way in this war. You know what, honestly, yeah, our whole fleet got absolutely devastated. Like, we only have 2 fleets left. They only have 50k power. They have way more fleet power. We have been absolutely humbled in this war, so I'm just going to do the reasonable thing, which is throw our subject under the bus. See, there we go, and no harm done. We didn't lose anything. But yes, this war is definitely taught that we have to militarize. I'm also so annoyed. We were literally like 17 years away from getting that achievement of like 200 years of peace. Alright, this appears to be the start of a robotic revolution, which is a little bit concerning because there have been multiple, robotic revolutions in other empires. And I think we're approaching the crisis because we've detected the ghost signal. Today, because of all of the robotic revolutions that we have seen be developed in other countries and other empires, we can no longer produce robots in good conscience because we are pacifists. And should they rise up, we'll be forced to accept their demands. And so we must preemptively stop them before they end us. And so what I think we must do, I think we have no choice. I think we must outlaw robotic workers. Therefore, we shall start to disassemble all robotic pups and armies. And they are a very large portion of our species. I believe we have 155 here and then 80 more here. So our population will be hit. However, this is the only thing we can do to prevent ourselves from falling. Alright, it appears more synthetics are disappearing. However, we have begun removing them. There are no more robot productions. And if we go to species, they are now undesirables. So hopefully we can remove the robots before the robots remove us. In fact, what I think we can do is I think we can probably sell these robots onto the slave market. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and start. Yes. Oh, I can sell all of these robots. Wonderful. Oh, we can make money, and then these robots can go revolt in someone else's land. This will be fantastic. Alright, I am going to put on sale all of the pops that aren't already purged. So this is going to get us 177,000 energy credits. Let's go ahead and put it on the market. There we go, the first robot slave was sold. They can go revolt in someone else's place. It does appear that, however, all of the robots were doing all of the farming, so that is a bit of a blunder, but that's okay. Alright, yeah, it appears that this go signal has been affecting the galaxy's synthetic population. So, good thing we're getting rid of all of our synths. Yeah, man, our population is just dropping. I think we were at near like 1,300, I think. Plus, the ones that are getting purged, less lag for the game. I'm just making the game run faster. As a pacifist, of course. Alright, it appears that the arrival of the ghost signal has happened. Let's go ahead and put it on. Ah, great. It is the, what are these guys called again? I forget, but they are not good. Alright, there's been a massive energy spike in the Korbach system, so this is where the contingency has begun. Let's see where that is. That is kind of close to us, kind of not. It's important to remember Crisis is 2x strength, so it looks like they already have 1 million fleet power. This does not bode well. You know what I think? It's time for us to become the Galactic Custodian. Alright, there's a 4th contingency world. Hopefully this is the last one. This one is a little closer to home. Alright, we have a station under attack. Alright, they are trying to go through Terminal Egress. However, all they did was send in an army, so we'll be able to just destroy that. You know what? Considering that they just sent an army through this L-gate, I think I'm going to put the entire fleet at Terminal Egress, because I'm pretty sure the L-gates all have to go through here to get to anywhere else, so our defense strategy is going to be to defend here at all costs. You might be asking yourself, oh, why don't you actually go fight the contingency? That's a great question. I want to be the Galactic Custodian first before I do that. We gotta put politics, before practicality. Alright, I'm actually going to move my fleet in to engage this one, because this is the closest to home, and we're going to see how well our fleet does as well. We're going to do a bit of a practice run. We're going to practice being the custodians. Alright, here comes my fleet. Let's see how well we can handle them. Oh god, it's so laggy. It's so laggy. Alright, it appears my navy is not ready. Alright, it appears once again an army has come through here, and I don't know how this army is coming here, but I'm gonna send in the navy, because if that was a fleet, that could cause some major issues. Oh, that's a fleet, that's a fleet. Yeah, we got major issues. Every single fleet needs to come in right now. Okay, okay, yes, everyone come in. We cannot lose this. Bring in everyone. Bring in everyone. I do not care if they're ready to fight or not. We cannot afford to lose this. Yeah, I keep hearing military station lost. I have to protect this at all costs.
Spaceport lost.
Oh, frick, we lost the spaceport. That's really bad. That's really bad. That was such a big one. Alright, it appears we might be able to beat the contingency through the help of the AI. We did it! Okay, that was a big W. Alright, we are back as Galactic Custodians. Now we can finally enforce peace onto the galaxy. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do as Custodian is, we don't know how long this crisis might happen, so I think we should get rid of the term limit. I think that would be the wisest thing to do. Alright, it appears the galaxy is doing a pretty good job. They've already destroyed one of the machine worlds. Nice job, Galaxy. Good job. As Custodian, I'll take credit, but good job. A victory for the entire galaxy. Alright, and since we're doing so well, and since I, as a Galactic Custodian, I've been leading us so well that, we managed to destroy one of the planets without even having to bring in, my navy. Just, really showcasing my excellent, leadership skills. I think it's time we proclaim the Galactic Imperium. It appears the Contingency is really struggling this game, which is odd, because it usually does pretty well. And I'm going to attribute that 100% to the fact that I purged all the robots in my empire. I bet it was that. 100% that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end session and proclaim the Galactic Imperium. There we go. The first Galactic Imperium has been formed. Alright, it appears we have gone from being a Fanatic Pacifist to a Fanatic Authoritarian. This is what the crisis does to a person. It doesn't let you be peaceful anymore. Alright, what I'm going to do, just because I've been wanting to do this all game, is I'm going to go ahead and denounce the syndicates, because I hate the fact that I had to spend so much of this game just fighting crime on all my planets. Alright, Machine World 3 destroyed. That means there's only one left for us to destroy. Alright, it brings me great joy to officially denounce the crime syndicate. Alright, it looks like the AI is marching in their navy, and so shall we. In a joint blow, we shall wipe out the Contingency. Alright, it's time to bomb the last sterilization hub, and then we shall win. Alright, with the destruction of all 4 machine worlds, now they have 1 home left. Alright, it is time for us to strike at the heart of darkness. Alright, we have ended the Contingency. A great day for the galaxy. Alright, now that we have defeated the Contingency, we've become the Custodian, we've formed the Galactic Imperium, I think that this campaign is finished. I'm pretty happy with it. Should you play as Fanatic Pacifist? No, probably not. This was really boring for, the first 200 years, and then I didn't even get that achievement. I was only a few years off of it. Becoming the Galactic Emperor. Pretty cool. However, you can play any playstyle as that. We got a pretty good economy at the end. Don't worry about the energy. That's because I was just trying to max out our navy so that I could disband the Imperial Council. However, we just didn't get quite enough votes, but that's alright. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I'll see you guys next time.